So I'm going to be living with my grandmother and father. And they pretty much already have a room set up for me and everything.
Name that Toby.
I pretty much have to be starting from scratch. I don't have no motivation other than to do the next thing.
Good morning, Opa. How are you?
It was hard for me to keep a job. And now I held the job here 3 years.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, Midnight Valkyrie. Or hello, Midnight Valkyrie. What's up, Dark Dragon? Hello, Candy Rapper. Candy Rapper says hi.
Hi, Candy Rapper.
But if you're just getting into auto repairs, or you're a professional mechanic, Harbor Freight is your destination for quality auto tools at the lowest prices. If you've got the drive to get to work there, come get the tools and a value at Harbor Freight.
It's a little bit rough right now, but it's all good.
You decide, job and, going back to school and. Definitely get in touch with doctors, I have to get on city insurance, I have to get back into ILP, I have to get on the
I don't really have anything planned or had anything in mind for this, but well, as the description says, let's see what I can fuck up today. You know what I mean? I'm just glad yesterday's over with. That was a fucking. It was a day. Tell you what. All right, man. Yeah, I'm probably sure I'll piss somebody off for going live, but I don't even care anymore. You went live at the same time I did. Well, I don't check into that kind of shit. Call me an asshole or whatever you want. It really don't matter to me anymore. You're right. You're right. It's definitely better to be pissed off than pissed on, and if you're pissed in, you're fucked. So yeah, I agree with you, Candy Wrapper. Like if I was to go live when somebody I wasn't subscribed to wasn't live, I would never go live. So sorry. Call me an asshole. I don't really care anymore. I really don't. Like if you think I'm an asshole, it's probably because I'm an asshole to you. So why? Huh? No, nobody called me an asshole. You know, I mean, I really don't. If you think I'm a nice guy, it's probably because I'm a nice guy to you. What's up, Opa?
Good morning, asshole.
Good morning. Good morning. You just couldn't wait to get up here and call me an asshole, now could you?
You opened that door.
Hey, that door's never been closed, you know? You know, it's like that.
Cheer up. It's a new day. All the yucky stuff is gone from yesterday. So, yay.
Man, I hope so, because, you know, like, I didn't start my day out very good this morning either. So, like, I woke up and I was supposed to have my dad's Jeep back here last night, and it was still parked in my driveway.
Well, there's a good side of that. At least it was still parked in the driveway and nobody stole it.
Yeah, I just kind of wish somebody would have stole it. It would have made it easier for me.
See, you got to look at everything as the positive.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know what, Opa, I try to be positive all the time, and it's fucking, it's impossible. I honestly don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you do it.
Coffee. It's all in the coffee.
You're not gonna get me to start drinking coffee.
It's all coffee.
I've had a coffee pot since December, and I still haven't even taken it out of the box.
That's sacrilege. Satan. Oh no.
Yep, it's still sitting right there in the box by the heater, right where it was at Christmas morning.
The power of Christ compels you. Go open that box.
Coffee. I'm telling you, it stunts your growth, and that's why midnight's so short.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm shrinking.
I'm telling you, it stunts your growth. I can't take any more risks about being short. I actually applied for a new technology coming out. It's called leg extensions. Yeah, and grow my lower parts of my legs again.
Oh no, get a pair of stilts and walk around.
I'm too fucking clumsy for that. We know you're not getting any taller, Midnight, and if you did, we'd have to change our whole entire measurement system. So there is that. And I don't want to have to be right.
That's because Midnight's perfect just the way she is. She's a whole bunch of fire and cuteness all wrapped up in a little package. Notice I put fire first.
Why am I over 6 foot, Dark Dragon? Well, that's because you would be like 8 foot tall if you didn't drink coffee.
Oh, and it's so funny because yes, my home is the coffee house. So my son-in-law comes. Well, he said he was going to come over and help us do some stuff for the deck and everything. So the first thing out of his mouth is, "I had better get a cup of coffee." And I was like, "And when isn't there coffee in my house?"
Yeah, I think there's probably a better chance of you running out of toilet paper than coffee.
This is true, but you know, coffee filters can be substituted.
Oh my God. Well, I just proved it. I just proved this one. I just proved why. Yeah, that's why. Like, yeah, that's 2 midnights. You're right. You're right. That's 2 midnights. It's because if he didn't drink coffee, he'd be 8 foot fucking tall.
Well, there goes my goal of being a giraffe then.
There
Damn.
you go. Well, there's that. Plus, you don't got the neck for it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see what they did? I wanted it so bad. I swear I have to invest. I need my own crane because the Boise Zoo moved the famous giraffe slide from the middle of the park area to over by the giraffe area.
Nice.
And if I had a crane, I could have moved it right into my backyard.
Nice. You're that close to the zoo, huh? I should have figured
No.
that.
No.
Wow.
I could be driving down the highway with my crane and swinging my giraffe everywhere.
Holy crap. You know, you would too. You would too. You would too. I know that to be a fact.
Yeah, I mean, just picture it, this giant metal giraffe hanging from a crane with somebody driving down the highway.
Fuck. Opa, I don't know about you sometimes, girl. I'm just saying.
See, there's always something to be happy about.
And I try. I really do. I try my ass off and I just can't do it. There's nobody.
Okay, I am mad at you. You know why I'm mad at you?
Because I can't do that shit.
No, I am mad at you because we rescued that sweet little pit bull and you should have came and taken that sweet little pit bull and added to your little family.
Yeah, if we had a bigger place, we would have. But this little apartment we're in with 2 dogs already is pretty fucking crowded.
Oh, what's one more?
Quite a bit in a 2-bedroom apartment when there's 4 people here.
No, but you got to think of it. It's kind of like, you know, there's always room for dessert, so there's always room for another dog.
Well, you know,
Not in this house.
not in this house. It don't work like that. Like, you know what it's like to have a dog right up your ass when you're trying to have some fun with your wife? It's ridiculous.
Okay.
And uncomfortable.
You want to talk about dog issues? Okay, here. Try to go to the bathroom.
I meant that with all pun intended, hence the live last night. I'm just saying.
Okay, so, like seriously, try to go to the bathroom and have a dog come in and throw a frisbee at you, throw a bone at you, throw one of his toys at you. It's like rude.
Yep, it is. So,
and yes, I can so relate to the issue that you were talking about because I can't even get near my man without some dog sticking his nose where it don't belong.
Yep. I feel you. Legitimately. I feel you.
Yes, Oliver. Everybody knows Oliver.
Hang on 1 second, Opa. I gotta take a phone call.
Oh, you see that? See that? I am not as important as his phone call. Now, that's like so rude. But that's okay because I'm used to talking to myself all the time anyway. I don't even need somebody to talk to. I can have a whole conversation. So how's everybody else's day going? And yes, Candy Wrapper, that would be so cool. See the giraffe swinging along the highway, driving down the road. I want to get my Suburban painted hot pink with a giraffe down the side, so all people see is me driving a giraffe. So anything else that's new and exciting in everybody's day? What's everybody been up to?
Sorry, the people from Jocelyn just called, so I'm trying to order my son a graduation outfit. Desley, Dezle.
Oh yay, good. You at least you're gonna be able to get one.
208.
So now remember, everybody, since I'm up on panel, I can't do it, but I want everybody else to do it. Share your links in chat with each other. Everybody link up. Everybody become part of the family because we all are important and we all have something to say. Oh my God. Do you know I seen the Oscar Mayer Wiener vehicle is up for sale? I would so drive that everywhere. I mean, just think about it. It's like you could drive down the road and just yell out the window, I'm a big weenie, do, 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 do. You know? It's, so yes, I mean, like share, become part of each other's channels, become part of each other's lives. Be happy. Because there is so much other crap going on. And do you know, I am so clueless to know what's been going on YouTube lately. I have no idea. Like there's so much drama everywhere. I don't know who's fighting with who anymore because I really stopped caring. And since I'm up here, I'm going to promote it. MMIW, May 5th, y'all. Don't forget about it. Get those window writers, write it on your windows, put it on your clothes.
Yes, yes, absolutely. May 5th is coming up on us really quick, and it's a very important day for the MMIW, and we all need to do what we can do to spread the awareness about it.
And don't be like me and think you're in a completely different month and go places and, oh, yes, which y'all should know. So I don't know who did or didn't know about this. So I had a doctor's appointment, went on the 23rd, checked in and everything. They couldn't find me. You know why? Because it's not until next month. So this shows where my head has been lately. Yep. It's just been one of those, I think my brain is on overload. And my poor man has got to deal with me because I'm dissecting the house. Somebody got a hair up her butt, that would be me, and decided, hey, let's do this whole remodeling thing. Since we had to put a new deck on the back of the house, since, if you walked out on the deck, you pretty much fell through it. So my brilliant idea was, well, while we're doing the deck, let's work on the inside of the house. And I decided that I was going to strip all the molding and the trim off of everything. Yeah. I got many, many projects going at once here. And we don't have a deck because we took that apart and hauled that off to the dump.
I got to see
Yes,
the house
I
built in my Rainbow
would.
Bill a couple years ago.
Did you see it's for sale though?
No.
It's on Auto Trader. You can actually buy it. Go check out Auto Trader because you can actually have your own Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah, I'd look really cool cruising across the country in that.
Yes. Think about the advertisement for your channel driving a giant wiener.
I already am a giant wiener driving a giant wiener. That would be good. People would be like, he's trying to overcompensate for something. I'd be like, it's definitely not my wiener. You're wrong, Dark Dragon. Just so you know.
I mean, that may be not such a good thing for you to drive around and honestly support your channel with that because people could take that the wrong way.
Give it the wrong impression?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it'd probably get
but make sure that you put a giant condom on your giant wiener as you're driving it down the street.
I can't. I'm allergic to condoms.
Hi, Casey. She comes in as I'm talking about a giant condom.
I'd be all swollen. I'd be all swollen. It would look funny.
Yay! Dark Dragon is blue. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
You gotta find some happiness. You gotta pep it up. Be happy.
I'm
Smile.
trying. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying.
See it like. Okay, now we're gonna talk about condoms in chat. Uh-huh.
I'm. Yeah, I don't. I'm. The only thing like around here that I know of that's latex free is like sheepskin, and I refuse to. Besides, my wife told me if I got
No,
pregnant, to worry about that.
a Walmart grocery bag.
Yeah, I don't think grocery bags are going to work in this case. I'm just saying.
Or you could always go hefty, hefty, hefty.
There you go. Use hefty bags. What are the 56-gallon ones?
There you go. They're not just for lawn and leaf anymore.
Nope, they're not. Them lawn bags mean a lot different. Will have a lot different meaning for me now. I'll never look at a hefty bag the same again in my life. Kind of like now all I have in my head is that boat song from Step Brothers. Every time I come a court.
Oh my God.
Boats and hose. Boats and hose.
What you did, look at what you caused today. So you come on, you
Yeah,
think you're just gonna do it.
It's right in my description. Let's see what I can fuck up today. I'm already fucking shit up already.
Hey,
Now,
I'm
that's
just trying to
gross.
make you happy.
No, that's just, you have a very special way of reaching in and getting my feelings going in different directions for sure, Opa. And I like, you'll never know honestly how much I appreciate you.
I mean, because yeah, we all have bad days. Oh no, that's so gross, candy wrapper. Oh my God.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. She says, do you know how to use a condom twice? Turn it inside out and take the fuck out of it. Dark Dragon says, at least if it's a glove, you can use it 5 times. Fucking demented people up in here today. I tell you what. Dirty ass motherfuckers.
Oh no way. That's gross, Midnight. That's gross. Nope.
Boy, that must have been a scratchy encounter. A potato chip bag?
Oh my lord.
Please do not try any of this at home.
These are not ways to make sure you don't get pregnant. These are definite ways you're going to get knocked the fuck up. If you want to get pregnant, try these methods. They will get you pregnant.
Advisory, do not try any of these at home.
Saran wrap and rubber bands will not substitute as a condom for protection, people. It won't.
Ew.
It won't.
That's horrible.
Dark Dragon. That's not funny. I love salt and vinegar chips. Now I'm going to look at them in a whole
new way. I'm never going to be able to eat fucking salted vinegar chips again. That's fucked up. Hey, at least it could be like your first step to a free douching. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. So for those out there, please make sure you're over the age of 18 and you have some common sense and do not use any of this as an instructional video.
Yeah, and if you're under 18, then you just need to get the fuck off my channel. For real. Like, I'm being as serious as a fucking heart attack right now. If you're under 18, you need to get the fuck off my channel. This is not a channel for
But
kids.
okay,
Period.
so if you think about it, okay, like I don't know if any of you have had like a broken leg or a broken arm, and you know back in the day when you take a
Many
Wonder
of them.
Bag and you put it over your cast so you can go swimming and stuff.
Or shower, yeah.
Well, there you go. Get your Wonder Bags out.
Oh my god, the Wonder Wrap. The Wonder Wrap.
I don't even know how we got on this subject. Oh my lord.
I'm not sure either. I'm pretty sure it was Dark Dragon.
Yeah, let's blame it on him. It's all his fault.
No, whoever said get a giant condom for the giant wiener mobile. That's how we got here.
No, we're gonna blame it on Dark Dragon.
I was
Stop
just gonna
that.
say, but I was just gonna say I'm still down to put it all on Dark Dragon. So, and since it's my channel, I can do that. So,
See, it's right in his name though. Dark. So we're just gonna blame it on him.
and Dragon, like Dark Dragon, like you're like really telling us, like, you know, you're dragging something behind you there, bud. Balls as big as a fucking bull hamster.
See, he agrees. Blame it.
Yeah, I'm right. High midnight. I agree with you right there.
I'm my overseas daughter. I'm my overseas daughter.
Right, so who's blaming my husband for what? Sorry.
Everybody for everything.
Oh no, I don't blame you. I blame him for everything too.
It's the logical choice. I mean, he did just get the last wrench, so everything that goes wrong is his fault.
Yay! He's all in Mr. Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, that song. What is it? Oh, Blue. Oh my goodness, the Blue Band Group.
Yeah, he sang that as soon as he got his wrench. Thanks. It's the
Yeah.
only time someone in this house will get away with singing about being blue. Our football team is green. Thank you very much.
I'm blue all the time. It's because it's my favorite color.
Do you sing about it?
I do.
I see.
Blue Christmas is my favorite Christmas song.
Oh.
Mhm.
No, I prefer that other color of blue. You know, that nice blue that looks green.
Oh, that green
No.
song?
That green color. Like, there's two really, really big football teams in Glasgow. You got your blue side, you got your green side. They fucking hate each other.
Now, by football, you mean soccer, right?
I know I mean football because you use your feet to kick the ball, making it football, not handball.
Well, that's just weird.
Well, why would you call it? Why would you call it football when you throw it when you're throwing the ball at each other, as opposed to when you're kicking it with your feet?
Because every single game of football begins with a kickoff with your foot. So the beginning
Right, and actual football is played with your feet. You kick the ball with your feet for the full 90 minutes.
Did anybody ever notice that a football looks like a giant turd?
It does kind of look like a squeezed off turd. But I used to play soccer myself, so yes, I'm fully aware how soccer works.
Yeah, football. Yeah. I'm glad you're
mean rugby. You mean rugby?
No, what your version of football in little quotation marks football is basically rugby with shoulder pads.
Well, yeah, it's rugby for vaginas.
Yeah, basically.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It still doesn't explain why you guys call soccer football.
Because you use your feet to kick the ball, thus making it football.
And this is where I'm going to insert, let's go Giants, let's go. Anyway.
Niners all day, baby. You know this.
Giants.
I dare say your honey would have something to say about the Raiders.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. You know, he's been put in the corner many, many times over that.
I even put him in the corner once.
That's big face.
Yeah, Dragon's next big piece is going to be Raider's theme.
Oi.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. He's been drawing it for like a week. That's how big it is.
Nice.
No,
Anyway,
no, no,
you're in
no.
your little padded rugby.
Oh, I don't play sports. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not into competition like that. I don't think we should keep score. I'm just kidding. I tried.
I'm not allowed to play contact sports. Apparently, I'm volatile and aggressive. Who knew?
I couldn't see that at all about you.
Oh, wait, there's some good contact sports. Let's go back to the conversation we were having earlier.
Oh, definitely.
Wrong kind of
I'll play
contact,
that one.
wrong kind of sport.
I'll play that. I'll play that sport all day long.
You guys are fucking getting out of here.
Bye, you love
We lost him.
Oh no.
It's ours. We possess the power of the channel.
Yeah, not
Oh,
gonna
he's back.
happen.
That takeover was short-lived.
You just never know about me anymore. You know what I mean?
So yay, though, you're gonna get his cap and gown.
He's gone again.
Yay!
Yeah, and like I don't understand what the fuck I don't understand what the fucking deal is. Yeah, that was an accident because, like last night when we were told that they were sold out, like it was going to cost $180 fucking dollars.
Oh really?
And it only cost us $49 this morning.
Weird. Don't you know anyone who could make him one? Just asking.
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say, if worst comes to worst, go to the thrift store.
Yeah, we could have figured out something. I'd have made him graduate in his birthday suit. You know. But
Oh, and Candy Wrapper Broncos colors are also the Idaho colors for
the Boise Broncos.
Yes, the Boise Broncos, blue and orange. Whoever put that color together, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of either one of those Broncos teams either.
I know there's Blackfoot Broncos too. They're green and white.
And there's the Blackfoot Broncos too, but they're green and white.
Now, how can they have the same name? That makes no sense.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. It's Idaho. They're stupid here. Don't you know that? Like we had two high schools in two different towns, and they're both called the Pocatello Indians, and the other one was called the Preston Indians. Well, after all the George Floyd stuff and people saying, you know, oh, it's racist and people discriminatory and blah, 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 blah. Well, only one out of the two high schools in Idaho had to change their names from the Indians to something else. And that was, and that was the school I went to. And I'll never call it by what they want us to call it by now. It'll always be the Pocatello Indians to me. Like when you have members of direct descendants of Chief Pocatello, who our town was named after, who lived here with the Shoshone Bannock Indian tribes. And they came to the school board and said, like, it's insulting to us that you guys would even think about changing the name of the first high school in Pocatello. The first high school in Pocatello named after Chief Pocatello was changed to the Pocatello Rolling Thunder.
Oh.
Hey, James, good to see you. Well, that's like what they did with our high school. Okay, so like for a zillion years, just back when the dinosaurs were walking and I was in high school. So we had the Minnesota Valley Warriors. So they have to finally change their mascot, which was a giant Indian head with a full Indian headdress and everything. And they're all, oh, that's, disrespectful. No, it's not, because the land that the school is built on was actually tribal land.
Oh, see, and they changed it anyway, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And it's like, I
ignorant.
don't understand all of this stuff.
How fucking ignorant is that?
And if you think about it, the majority of the United States was all reservation land in the first place.
Yep.
So how is any of this disrespectful?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like we weren't doing anything to disrespect it. It's like we were very proud and, showing pride in it, not saying anything negative about it.
Like here at the high school that I went to that got changed from the Pocatello Indians to the Pocatello Rolling Thunder. Like they had a dance squad, and they were called the Indianettes, and like they wore dress boots with feathers and shit on them, and like femininely made headdresses and shit, and like
I start sending it to Billy Bob.
yeah, they were they were they were put in the national spotlight quite a few times because of their dance routine and how it honored the Native American traditions, and like that was one of their biggest things, like that they wanted to shut down. Like the check them out, the Pocatello Indianettes, like an amazing dance team, and it's all gone. Like we had to watch them throw all these headdress, like they threw them away. They threw them away like trash. These headdresses and shit. It was just fucking ridiculous, dude. Ridiculousness. And
No, see, I
Go ahead.
don't. Okay, so if somebody was disrespecting, that's something completely different. But like that kid who got in trouble at the football game because he was like wearing the colors and had his face all done and everything.
right.
Why would they take offense to that? I mean, the kid was very proud and very supportive, and he wasn't doing anything disrespectful.
You know, and
So-
if you want to, and if you want to break down the genealogy of it, the majority of us in the United States have some sort of Native American bloodline in us. Like me, it's not much, but like I'm part Potawatomi Native American, like for real. You know what I mean? So like, why can't, like, it's a tradition that needs to be honored, and by taking that shit away, you're just taking away even further from the Native Americans, I think. You know what I mean? Like by them not being able to represent them when they go out to dance, like I just don't get it. People in this country are so fucking set on I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but take into consideration that maybe what you're doing is hurting their feelings.
Well, see, that's just it. And my man is Kiowa. So it's
Right.
like there's a multitude of things that I could understand if the indigenous people took something in offense and they brought it to the attention, but it's so many people that are taking everything so sensitive and going the wrong direction with everything. Our world has become a group of sissy lalas, and we're not allowed to say or talk or do anything. That's not the real world.
You know, and this is probably gonna get some people pissed off at me and whatever, but I really don't care. Like people don't realize that people have this idea that there's this thing called white privilege, and like I want to know if that's the case. Then where the fuck was my privilege? I grew up more poor than just about anybody else that I know in my life, and I never seen people for the color of their skin, and I never will. And like the only people, from my opinion, is this: it's the only people that can't do certain shit are white people. And if that's not a classic definition of what racism is, I don't know what the fuck is. Like, there's all black colleges, all African American colleges in this country. There's not an all white college in this country. There's
Because everything did a complete 180, if you think about it. So if we go back to Rosa Parks riding the bus and having the first African American student go into school to integrate it and all this other stuff, when does this stop? Because we're just doing this in reverse now.
Yeah, exactly. Like when there's certain words only one race of people can't say, that's the classic definition of racism. That's what racism is, when one race is not allowed to do something all other races are allowed to do. If I walk up to my friends and say, "What's up, my nigga?" Oh my God, did you just say that? Well,
okay, but if you look at it, it doesn't make a difference what race you are, what color you are, whatever you are. There's idiots in all aspects of this world.
Absolutely. So it's I like to use this as an analogy, you know, like you see people all the time wearing shirts that say Native Pride on it, that say Black Pride on it, that say Brown Pride on it. If I
Oh,
was
don't wear a shirt that says white pride.
if I'm a white person and I put a shirt on that says white pride, I'm probably going to get somebody pissed off, and I'm probably going to be somebody's going to try to beat my ass.
Yeah, I've
Oh
got to
yeah. Oh
agree.
no,
I've got
that's
to
like a
agree with
whole
that.
Aryan race thing and this, that, and the next thing. Oh no, you can't
I've
do
got
that.
to agree with that because white people have never faced the segregation and hardships and stuff that the black people have. That's why I don't agree with straight pride either. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Actually, no, Midnight, you are wrong on that because it did white people actually deal with segregation? Yes, they did. Let's go back to, and I don't care, you can say it's Jewish or whatever, but they were still white, and look at what Hitler did. So yes,
Let's
if
think
you
about
want to
this.
break it down, if you
Let's-
want to break it down to the, color of the skin, yes,
Okay,
they
I'll
were
give you that
segregated.
one. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Okay.
And I got another one for you that 99% of people refuse to admit and acknowledge. Like my Irish ancestors, because yes, my bloodline is mostly Irish blood, but my Irish ancestors were taken off slave boats after the African slaves were taken off boats and traded for a lesser value than the African slaves. Now, if that's not a classic example of segregation, I don't know what is.
And I can go one step further because what about the women in general?
There you go.
Okay, women,
Regardless
hello,
of color of
we've
skin.
all been under the foot of somebody. So,
Regardless of color
yeah.
of skin. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the reality of it is this. With the expansion of migration of the world, okay, going from whatever color of people they are, going from one country to another, we've all experienced whether me personally myself, I'm experiencing segregation right now because there's certain things that I'm not allowed to do or say or think and whatever. So we have all experienced the negative ramifications that come down from people wanting to expand their persons, their people, you know what I mean? So it's like we've all been through it in one way, shape, or form. Now, did the Africans that get brought here for slave trade, that was fucked up? It was, absolutely. But
And they were sold by their own people.
The first, yeah, I think so. Most people don't know this either. The first slave owner in the United States was a black man.
Exactly. They were sold by their own people.
They were sold and traded by their own people to other people, just like the Egyptians did with the Irish for hundreds of years. Like people forget how deep history goes, and they want to go back to one.
Oh, no. Wait, let me interject there. It's not people forget. We are not educating our young generations about the actual history. And this is where we are running into such a failure with our society.
Yes.
Everything that we say and do is being censored on one level or another.
Yeah.
So no, we can't learn from the past because we're not allowed to talk about the past. We're not allowed to be educated in the reality of what happened, not how they wanted to alter and change things and put an entire world war into a pamphlet-sized page and go, okay, this is all you get to know. Yeah. So yes, this is where our ignorance comes in because our young people don't know. They don't know what they're fighting for. They don't know what they're screaming about. All these people that are going off on all these different tangents and everything, wake up and realize we need to re-educate.
Yeah. Like I think, okay, there's like when it comes to children being taught in schools, there's a reason why back when schools were started in the United States, that there's a reason why they taught reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's what the school fundamentals need to be based upon. That's what we need to.
Midnight, where'd you go?
That's what we need to reinstill in our children, and like all the other stuff needs to be taught to the children by their parents. For real. Like anything in history is good through the process of time. Anything in history is gonna get fogged up because of record taking and people's re-encounters of how shit went down. So just like we were taught when we were in grade school that, I mean, I remember getting out of school. I remember not going to school on Columbus Day because we celebrated Christopher Columbus discovering America, just to later find out that the reality of it was that he never even touched down in America.
Yeah, that was an eye opener hearing that, especially living over here and being told all that.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so the reality of it is history is fogged up in the first place. And why
Yeah.
does it get like that? Because people get their own agendas in there and say, oh well, this part of this history is kind of fucked up, so we don't want to pass that on, so we're just going to start leaving it out when we teach it, and eventually it'll be completely forgotten.
Yeah, exactly. Like what really happened with Christopher Columbus obviously
Yeah.
was deemed to be too bad to be like taught, and then obviously, as you say, they covered it up.
Yeah.
See, what I think they should do is all of these history classes, they should have veterans from every generation come in and just sit and openly talk.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like it's like this. People say, oh, you know, just like with the Vietnam War. Like most people don't know that it wasn't even technically a war. It was a police
Conflict.
action. It was a police action. We were there.
Exactly.
We were there to police a people. And what does it mean to be a police? To be policed, it means to be watched over, to enforce rules and regulations that we agreed with, that they themselves want.
But just think about how amazing that would be and how the kids would actually benefit to have the different generations from all these veterans and everything coming in and actually speaking in a classroom to where they could actually interact and ask questions. And yes, you're going to get different points of view from depending on who you're going to have come in and talk, but you're going to get the generalized idea of what it was about, more so than what you're going to get out of a pamphlet that they're barely even covering when they call it history.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the more, like, people can say whatever they want. Okay. I don't see a person because of the color of their skin. I am a true racist, I guess you could say. I am about one race and one race only, and that's the human race. As dumb as that sounds to a lot of people, I am about one race and one race only. I don't give a fuck what color of skin you have. If you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole. If you're a fucking decent person, you're a fucking decent person. That's how I judge people, by their actions they show me, not by the color of their skin. I don't give a fuck if you're black, brown, white, green, purple, blue, pink, yellow, orange, or fucking polka dotted, or want to be a giraffe. I don't care.
See, but
I care
that's
about the
just it,
person you
though.
are.
In a way, we're all considered a racist because somebody will find something that you say offensive. And this is the problem with our society, because you can't say anything without somebody getting offended by it.
Yeah. Like I grew up in the era of the whole, that one saying, you know, and I live life by it. Like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. They may piss me off and make me mad. Yeah, that's different than being hurt by a word. Like, hurt to me is like pain. You cause me physical fucking pain to my body that don't feel good, and nobody has a right to hurt somebody in that aspect. Nobody. people don't need to let words dictate who the fuck they are and make them have worse days and shit. Like, because I call you an asshole. You know how many times I get called an asshole a day? I mean, I was called an asshole for the first words out of Oprah's mouth today.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So you know what I mean. I just don't get that. I just don't get down. Like, racism only exists because we won't let it go. Like, I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're fucking blue or green. I don't care. I have all different kinds of races in my family. I have Mexican family members. I have African American family members. I have family members that have 100% Japanese blood in their body. Like, you know what I mean? I got family members of all colors, and I don't care.
But it's not just that. I mean, take a look around. We have created different groups of people for sexual orientation, for the color of their skin, for every single thing. If you break it down, not everybody is going to agree on everything. And I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. You still have an opinion. You still have a voice, and you shouldn't be judged. And I'm sorry, take all offense not taken, please. Apologize to anybody who needs to hear this. But why on God's green earth do we need to have a gay pride parade, a gay pride day? What is, if you break it down, when does this stop?
Like here's
everything is broken down. It's not just the color of our skin. It is everything now.
Like, here's my little insight on that. Like I don't care. Like, there's a gay pride parade. Why are we not allowed to have a straight pride parade?
Exactly.
Why are we not allowed to have I'm confused about my gender parade? You know what I mean? Like, for real. I mean, like, why is it? Like, I don't, if people want to be gay and transgendered, I don't fucking care. That doesn't affect my life. It doesn't affect my life and how I want to be and who I am. So
exactly. And it shouldn't be something that is a national holiday. It shouldn't be affecting our students in school. It has nothing to do with nothing. It shouldn't be part of our educational process. Stop all that nonsense and get down to the reality. We're all people. We all have blood running through our veins. We're all breathing the same air.
Yep. We all have to
exactly, JD. We've been mixing and blending different cultures and people for hundreds of years. Exactly.
For thousands of years. We've been blending and mixing cultures and people and races for thousands of years.
And I'm sure if everybody went digging deep enough, they're all going to find something that they're not maybe going to be so happy about because, yeah, okay, you want to sit there and say this, that, and the next thing. But, oh my goodness, what if you just found out that you had some other culture mixed in there or, whatever. We all have something in our background or in our family. Some of us put it right out there on the front porch and some of us try to hide it.
Bosh.
What's up, JD?
How you doing, guys?
Hey, JD.
Yeah. Like I said, we've been mixing and blending different cultures. Like you say, thousands of years.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a 21-year-old daughter, and she's half caste. Her mum, her parents, her mum was white Irish, and her dad was black Jamaican.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'd love to hear her accent.
Oh, she lives in a very posh city, so she's got a quite posh accent. She looks Spanish, actually, to be fair. But yeah, half caste or quarter caste. But anyways, yeah, I agree. There shouldn't be any race or to be, So I just thought I'd put.
It's like I put my crazy right out on the front porch, so everybody is like, "You're all the same." To me, I don't really care. I have everything in my family tree from, the ones supporting the gay prides to all the way on through to the gender confused to this, that, and the next thing. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Is it affecting my daily life? No.
No. What affects me is people trying to force me to think a certain way. Like I don't care if you want to identify as a man or a woman, or if you want to identify as a fucking street lamp or a motherfucking giraffe. I don't care. That doesn't affect my personal life, and it doesn't interfere with what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. But when you come into my life and you say I have to accept you for this, well, I'm sorry, you're mistaken. I don't have to do anything I don't want to fucking do. And the fact that you're trying to force me to accept the fact that you want to be this way, that's ignorant on your end. And yes, I do got memberships now, and it's only one level, and it's 99 cents a month. I don't really care if you guys do or not. I won't look.
No, it's a milestone. That's congrats, bro. You know. So
yes, I appreciate
awesome.
it. Yes. So there is.
Oh,
that.
sorry to hear that you're having a bit of a shit one, bro.
And it's just been just a shitty day.
Up, mate. I don't know the details of it, but hopefully I might be able to cheer you up a bit.
Well, I've been waiting for 2 months to get these fucking injections in my back, and my back just keeps getting worse and worse. It's getting harder and harder for me to work and pack these groceries and shit.
Okay.
So yesterday morning I was supposed to be in another town to go get my injections done, and I had to put oil in the car, so I stopped at a Family Dollar here, turned the car off, went got some oil, put it in the car, started the car, and it fucking died. The fuel pump went out on me. So I'm sure it's going to be another 2 months, and it's just getting to where I can't even sit in one position for more than 15 minutes. Like I got to get out of my car, and it's just fucked up. And it just kept steamrolling all the way over me yesterday, just steamroller after steamroller after steamroller. So yesterday was a shit day for me, and you know.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear, but usually when these things happen, it's happening in threes at least, don't they? For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh man. So what's happening with this injection business, and what I mean?
Well, when I was 24 years old, I was pushed off a 26-foot tall balcony, and I landed flat on my ass, and my T12 and T11 vertebrae smashed down so hard that the disc in between my T12 and T11 vertebrae is the thickness of like a dime, and it just.
What I mean is, like, why are you waiting so long for these injections?
Just because it takes forever. It just takes for. There's just such a waiting list. This doctor is one of the best doctors that I have ever met in my life.
So he's in high demand. So obviously, the prescriptions and the paperwork and all that sort of stuff takes a while. Then,
yeah. Well, see, this would have been like my 8th or 9th set of injections, Opa, I think, something like that. But like, it just takes forever to get in to see the dude. So. Yeah.
Do you go every 6 months, or do you go more than that for your injections?
I was going every 2 months, but that's because they were trying out new medicines, I guess, in the injections. So, and different techniques. Like I had some upper injections in the upper part of my back. I've had lower ones like below, almost like down to my hips, and like just trying to find the right technique and the right medication for it it's been a battle, but we found one. Like the oblation I get, because when I get the oblation, because yesterday I was supposed to get 11 injections and 2 epidurals done. Now, when the last time I got that, dude, I was good for 6 months, dude. For 6 months, I not a hitch, not any kind of pain, total comfort. I could move. I could almost get my fat ass to run. You know what I mean? And once it wears off, it's done. You know what I mean? And like it lasted damn near 6 months to the day, and it's just been a bitch to get in to see him. So, you know,
damn,
it's a pain in the ass.
I'm not saying anything, mate, because I'm not emailing. I'm not messaging no other channels. Don't try and catch me out, motherfucker. No, but I know you've been having problems, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, no, fair play. It's like shit sometimes, man. But tell you what, when you're like this, the only way really fucking start going, it's back up again, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, some of us, you know, we have a tendency that when we hit bottom, we bounce right back up, and
Yeah, I understand that.
and that's how I've been most of my life. But I'm telling you right now, my ability to bounce right back up from hitting bottom,
It's metabolism, it's age, isn't it, brother? You know,
it's definitely taking a toll, you know, and I'm not so bouncy anymore.
No, I know. Well, I mean, I'm 2 years away from 50, mate.
Yeah, I'm not that far. I'm not that far behind you, bud.
Telling you,
I'm not that far behind you.
It comes to age, mate.
I thought you were the same age as me.
Who, me?
No, JD.
Well, how old are you?
35.
Oh, well, gonna make me blush.
JD's like, fuck, I don't even remember.
No, I'm pretty sure we had this conversation and you said you were 88,
I was
baby.
48 in February. Just gone.
Fucking hell.
All right, so
yeah,
it's
you're
better
the
than
young one around here. You're the young one around here, Midnight.
Apparently so, yeah.
Thanks, Midnight. Thanks.
No, I'm pretty sure we had the conversation and you said you were born the same year as me.
Oprah's
I
like,
actually
shit,
remember
as old as all you guys' gauges combined.
I have been dragging my dinosaur around for years, so I'm good.
Bless you. How are you, sweetheart? Anyway.
Everything is awesome. I just came on here to cheer up Aaron because he was all sad.
Exactly.
I appreciate it, you guys. Like I've been like, I'm not gonna lie. Like the last 2 weeks for me have been like, I've been down in the dumps, man, and I've been just trying to muscle my way through it mentally, and this time I don't know, it's fucking kicking my ass, man.
I'll kick it right back then.
I can't because I ain't got one.
I'll do it.
You know what I mean?
And I want to know, so where has everybody been from this channel? Come on, everybody speak up. Come on. Where y'all been? Because
I couldn't tell you.
Time difference.
There's like a whole herd of people that are like totally missing.
Mm-hmm. But I've been busy. So yeah, that's my excuse.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
my thing as well. I mean, I had fantastic 2 weeks neither, but you know.
I know. I'm fully aware that life gets in the way of things sometimes, but when it's been a consecutive 2 weeks and I've had 1 to 2 people in my chat, you know what I mean? It makes you fucking really lose. It makes you really lose wind out of yourselves, man.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, so where has everybody been? Like, has there been something major going on? I mean, I know the weather is getting nicer, so people are getting out more. Or, well, some areas are getting nicer.
Not being funny, but there's been some fucking weird shit going on since that fucking eclipse. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for real.
I had a great 2 weeks neither, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I've just been drinking and dealing with that way and streaming.
Yeah.
Fucking nightmare. But anyway, I'm not going to rattle on about that. But yeah, there's something been going on like the last couple of 3 weeks. Crazy.
For real. For really real.
See, that's just the problem. There's like no drama over here, so nobody wants to like come over here.
Because I'm streaming that lot, and the time difference is, I can't always catch up with your streams, mate. But like, this is like half.
And you know what? And you know what? And I know that midnight's the same way. Are just totally different time zones. And I understand that. And I know that when I do know that when I do go live, and you guys are able to catch me live, you guys are here to support me, and I understand that. But there's certain people that.
I mean, if you want, I'll restream this on my channel if you want, mate.
You can. I told you before. You can restream any of my shit you want to,
go for, but I've done it with you. Like, I've got no problem promoting my channel on mine.
I've gave you permission before. You can restream any of my shit you want to, bro.
Well, okay, then I'll do that. Then let's do that now, then, shall we? Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's up, Markella?
How long are you going to stream for? But if you're up for, what's the time there, fella?
It's 11:30.
So what? How long do you reckon you're going to be running for?
I'll be streaming for another half an hour. I got to get to work. I kind of.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. I'll put a quick.
I mean, I've been trying to go everywhere and support everybody that's just like trying to get their channel up and running and gathering new subs and stuff. And so like I've been spending some time with Midnight and Dark Dragon and stuff because they're trying to get their channel up and running.
Right.
And it's hard because I try to be everywhere for everybody.
Right. And I know that. And I know the people that support what I'm doing here. I know that. And I would never get upset about those people not being here. Like if you're here during every stream, that's great. But if you're not here during every stream, that's fine. But like with Opa and Midnight and you, JD, just the ones that are on panel, you know what I mean? Like I know that when you guys are able to catch me live, you guys will be here for support. I love that fact. But there's also a lot of other people that have no excuse. Like I know right now that there's people there's people watching and know that I'm live that say they support me and they would rather be wrapped up in the fucking bullshit and drama.
So here's the thing, y'all that are like hiding in the rest stop and that, come in, say hey, and at least say why you're not coming into chat and stuff. If you got a beef, a grief, whatever it is, come in and say something, and maybe it can be worked out.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, bro. Cheers for popping in.
You know what I mean? What's up, Newt?
Yeah.
What's up, Newt?
Fuck it, man. Put some Ed Hardy on, bro. Let's go.
You know, but you know what I mean? Like this YouTube shit has gotten important. It's a big part of my life. And like every time I see my numbers grow, I don't look at it as like, yes, they're milestones. And I just look at it as that's more people receiving my message, the message that we're trying to put out here. And that's what this is about. Like, I'm trying to take this platform that's got this negative fucking view by most people on it because it's all about drama and fucking hate and discontent and turn it into what it was originally made for. And that was for informational purposes, man. Like it's called social networking because that's the best way to get information out there. And the fact that we sit here and talk about this person and their drama and that person and that drama, not necessarily on this channel, but you know what I mean? The majority of people want to just deal with the drama. That's not what it's about. That's not what this is about.
Well, why don't you, if you hear people squibbling or talking about it in the chat, why don't you tell them to stop doing that? I don't have anyone talk about any other channels in my chat, mate.
No, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
That's how I keep away from the drama, because then I don't get to hear nothing, and I don't know what's going on. Then I'm like, oblivious, and then stay out of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole thing.
And
That shit
carry on with what your message is on your channel, which is
that shit don't happen here. That the other drama don't get brought here. That's what I'm saying. And because that drama don't get brought here, people don't want to hear the message behind the channel because it's not about drama and bullshit. It's about serious shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you got a problem with Aaron or some one of the moderators or any of us, come in and say so. Maybe we can clear up whatever the issue is so we can get everybody coming back in and rebuilding and covering everything that has to be covered.
I mean, for real, you know what I mean? I mean, that's what it's about. Is like, for me, I know that as we sit here right now, there are children in this country that are being raped and molested, and nobody's doing fucking shit about it, and it fucking makes me mad, and it makes my feelings fucked up, dude. It gets me going, dude. No children should be able to have to go through that shit, and the fact that people want to pay more attention to the drama and bullshit in this country, it makes me fucking sick, and it makes me fucking almost not proud to be a fucking American.
Because we do have real issues that have to be covered, and it's like a fear. Like people are afraid to face what the real things are, and they'd rather talk about each other, and they'd rather fight with each other. And why anybody even wastes their time with that is beyond me.
I don't get it. Like, even if you don't have kids, there's a child out there whose life is being fucking destroyed right now, and you're doing nothing about it. Why? Even though you don't have kids and it's not your kid, like, do you not have a heart? No kid, no human being should ever have to go through the downfall of what comes with being a fucking victim of child molestation. Am I wrong, Midnight?
Absolutely fucking not.
No child should ever have to fucking deal with that. And the fact that we sit here day after day and get wrapped up in the fucking drama and make promises of saving children and rescuing children and make promises of putting information out there, and the only thing you fucking do is push out fucking bullshit and garbage, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
Every fucking one of you that don't support this channel, I don't care. Take it however you want. You're a piece of shit because you want to support the fucking drama. You're fucking Nicolinas. You're fucking Jimbos. All these motherfuckers are pieces of fucking shit, and you guys flock to them like fucking like parasites, dude. Fuck all of you guys, man. For real, dude. Do something good with your fucking self and make a difference in life, dude. Protect the child, dude. Make a difference from the fucking ground floor up, dude. Make them fucking stop, dude. That's what I started this channel for, and that's why I'm not a big channel, dude. Is because I have that fucking opinion, and that's what's fucking important to me. Not all this bullshit and drama. Yeah, I like to come to YouTube and have some fucking fun too, but you know what? It's not all about fun all the time, because no child is having fun that's being fucking sexually violated right now. It's not fun for them. And the fact that we sit here and we have these fucking discussions about fucking bullshit and trash, you're fucking lame. That's my rant for the day.
Yeah. I gotta agree.
Thank you.
If more of us joined together and covered these things together,
We would
Yeah.
make a
sharing the
fucking
information
huge
is the only way it's going to stop.
period.
Yeah.
It's never really going to stop, but the information is going to get out there so we can do something about it.
You know, like
It's not easy to change a law. It's not easy to get people
Yeah.
to stand up and fight and recognize what's going on, because
been a
people would
bit-
rather hide behind drama and argue with each other instead of stand up for a cause.
I mean, for real. And that's like, I started this channel for one reason, and that was to make a fucking difference in the world of pedophilia. And
Just by doing that, you are though, mate.
I know
Problem
that.
is, you need to be fucking told it, didn't you? So you
Yeah.
are making a difference. See, look, I can't be like you and do what you're doing all the time, but I support you, and that way I know that, you know, I'm doing my bit that I can towards that, and there's other things that I support as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you just need to be. You are making a difference just by having the channel, mate. Whether you only have fucking 20 people on it, you're still making a difference. But the problem is, you know, it's an uphill battle what you're doing. So, you know, you better buckle up, buttercup, and get ready for it, bro.
Yeah. See, like,
Get out there and kick some.
I knew that this war I was getting ready to rage on pedophilia. I know I fully accept the fact that I know that it's
It
non
goes the highest to the top of the
yeah.
you know, groups, people, and government, and this, that, and the other, man. You know what I mean? And it's been going on for years, bro.
I'm
We've had plenty of it over here,
I'm fully aware, like I'm fully aware and prepared for the battle that is ahead of this movement that I'm trying to get going here. I know that at the end of the fucking day, we will not fully eradicate pedophilia in the world. I know that it's a war that can't be won.
Yeah, but even if you make a dent, which is what you're doing, it makes a difference, bro.
Exactly, a huge difference. Even if it's not something that could be like, I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact that there's children out there now that are no longer being molested, that are not going to end up being molested because of the information that I put out, and that's great. It makes me feel great, but
don't worry about all the others then. Fuck that. Just put your blinkers on. Just carry on doing what you're doing and push your message through, mate.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. And
exactly.
like people don't get it. Like I fully know as long as human beings exist, that pedophilia will still be relevant in our life. I get that. But if we can stop, is not just saving one child from that happening to, is it not worth it? And if all of us put our fucking heads together and had one goal in mind to stand tough on pedophilia, and that's what STOP stands for, people stand tough on pedophilia, and we're not. Most people are not. Most people don't want to even talk about it, and why? It's not something that you want to talk about, but it has to be talked about because nothing's being done about it. When a fucking pedophile when a pedophile can get 5 years in prison for fucking a child's life up for the rest of their fucking life, and a drug dealer can go to prison for 35 fucking years for selling somebody some fucking drugs, there's a fucking problem. There's a fucking
But I think one of the biggest things that we have to change, though, is a law that has to be changed is the ability of these pedophiles to be protected. They are protected.
Absolutely.
Anyone
Absolutely.
And that's a law that needs to be changed.
anyone that's
They
working
should be
around
exposed. They should, their faces should be out on billboards. They should be all over the internet. So when you see that person,
And
they're exiled.
there needs to be some fucking serious checks done for people that are working with children as well, because
Yeah.
this is how
Absolutely.
these people
Absolutely.
fucking worm their way in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you got to like, okay, so
The law's
everybody,
came over here, mate. It's ridiculous. Get a couple of years for, you know, like you say,
right.
abusing someone or whatever.
Look,
Maybe
look,
8 for rape. But if you're a drug dealer or something like that, or you know, it's a joke.
the
Right, you'll
statistics,
see the drug dealers' faces all over the news. Where's all the pedophiles? Where's all the pedophiles? Where is their faces put and splattered all over the place? I don't care what level you are, because that I think is a bunch of BS too. Level 1, level
there's
2,
only
level
one,
3. No,
for
it's
me, there's only
there's
one
one level. You're a
here.
pedophile.
One level. You're a fucking pedophile, and I don't care how much drama, I don't care how much struggle you got to go through for the rest of your fucking life. I don't care if you can't find a job or a place to fucking live. You shouldn't have fucked with a kid. You lost all your rights to have any fucking rights the second you touched and violated that child.
Exactly.
I no longer give a fuck about you or your struggles, motherfucker. I don't.
That's the first law that we need to change.
Yeah.
They do not have rights.
No, they don't.
See,
Because
completely on the
every
flip side of that,
victim,
Go ahead, Midnight. Sorry.
completely on the flip side of that, I also think that if someone is accused of that, like with proof, obviously, a la my situation, I don't think they should be allowed to be out on bail.
No, they
I
shouldn't.
think because obviously that's what happened with mine. He was bailed, and 3 weeks before he was due to go to court, he hung himself. So he got away with it.
Oh, but then they're put in special housing because, oh my goodness, God forbid somebody in the jail or the prison finds out what they did. No, you are not to be protected. Maybe you need to get raped in jail.
The thing is, they go on the register, but then you know,
Here. Okay.
how easy is it to access the register?
Exactly.
Here's the problem with the registry, okay? And this is a fact. Do your research if you don't believe me, or you can just save yourself time and just believe.
No,
what I'm
it's
saying.
interesting to see the similarities and different, you know, in the laws that we have over here, obviously as well.
Right, but the registries work the same. Now, here's the problem with the registry. Okay, it's a great concept, it's a good idea, but it's a failed program. The reason why it doesn't work is because there's no single department to see over the sex offender registry. There's none.
Exactly.
There's nobody, when they go non-compliant, there's nobody there to hold them to go out and search for them. They are just allowed to be.
There is over here. Over here, they do. If you go non-compliant and you're asked to sign the register for X amount of time, and you don't, the police will show up at your door with battering ram. No questions asked.
Okay, well that's
how easy is it to find out at midnight if there's one living 4 doors down? Is there a site
You actually can. There is. I can't remember what it is. Is it Sarah's Law? There was something. There was one of the little girls that was unfortunately took and killed and stuff. In over here, like her mum. I'm sure it was Sarah Payne. Her mum campaigned, and because obviously it was a known paedophile that abducted her.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there is some sort of law that you can look up and ask if there's any living in your area, and they've got to tell you if they're within certain
Windows.com or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like what site is it? They should make it available.
Yeah, exactly. It's not widely publicized.
And the same over there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now in my state, they're building an $8.5 million motherfucking expansion onto our state prison to house pedophiles.
Yeah.
Well, give them fucking life sentences. And how's the cunts in there then?
Okay, there.
I mean,
okay,
if you're going to
right
give them
there.
life, then they need somewhere to go, innit? So, you know, but they won't give them life, will they?
No, they won't.
Right there. They're expanding a jail for pedophiles, and they're closing down schools that are supposed to be educating our children. What is wrong with our society?
Well, they have to, because to be honest with you, if a pedo goes into jail, anything to do with children or women, they're on the hit list. So they have to be protected by they're being protected by the government. because it could, you know, that's why they're being housed.
Why? The
Can't be put
victim
in
wasn't
general
protected.
population.
Nope.
Leave them in general. Leave. I say leave them in general population. Let them get killed.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens.
I
That's
say,
where
I-
the term nonce comes from.
On the
is
back of their
obviously because
jumpsuit,
of
as soon as
pedophiles.
they come in, it should say
They do.
pedophile in big freaking letters that glows in the damn dark.
Put him
I
in
agree.
an orange suit with pedo written on his back and chuck him out in the yard.
Either that or tattoo it on their forehead.
Cheers, Richard, popping in. Yeah, I don't know if you know about Get to Know, but he's all about raising awareness to abuse against minors.
And you're right. They should have, but we're not allowed to put out flyers saying that a pedophile lives here because their rights are protected.
Yeah.
but you got to remember, we're focusing on people who have only been convicted. People need to understand that the numbers that are out there are nowhere near what the actual numbers are. There are so many people that never come forward. There's so many people that are currently that'll never be caught. And the fact of the matter remains is 1 in every 4 people that you walk past every single day is fucking around with a kid.
Yeah.
That's
And the sad reality, ask yourself though, why don't people come forward after they've been molested? Because when they're put on trial, the victim is put on trial. Not the pedophile, the victim is put on trial.
And see, and I understand why the court process goes through what the court process does. And do I agree that the victim has to come in and testify? No, I don't. I think it's fucked up. But
I think it should be done in camera.
I think it should
be done in the judge's chambers in camera.
It should be a conversation taken between the judge and the victim, and then that conversation be showed to the fucking jury with prosecution there in private. That child should not have to face the person that fucked up their life.
Because you're victimizing that child all over again.
100%.
And as a parent, our fear is that our child is going to have to deal with this all over again.
Not gonna have. No, they're gonna have to relive their victimization after they've already got the courage to come forward and tell their parents about it. Their parents had the courage to go forward and tell the police about it. The police had the way paid for them to go and tell a prosecutor and charge to be brought up. They have to go through and live that all over again, and that's not okay. That's one of the things that I want to see taken care of and done differently. Like when a victim comes forward, that victim needs to be known that they will no longer be victimized by that person. And for them to have to get up there and face their abuser is fucked off.
Well, yeah. But then again, you know, if you are going to go through the court justice system, at least make it fucking worth it by giving them proper sentences instead of all these light ones.
Yeah, so this victim comes forward and has the courage to come forward and speak about their abuse in the first place. Then they have the courage to go into a courtroom and speak about their abuse again to a bunch of fucking strangers. And then that person that did this to them gets 5 years in prison. Are you kidding me? Where's the trade-off in that? There isn't one. There's not one. It's wrong. Our country in America, we're more down to lock away a drug addict for the rest of their fucking life because of a choice that they make that literally 99% of the time only affects the drug addict themselves. They're only fucking their life up for the most part. They're only fucking their own life up. Like it's hard to find. It's hard. Like I'm a drug addict. I smoke pot. So technically I'm a drug addict. I go to find me a bag of weed and the only person I'm affecting is myself. I'm taking money out of my pocketbook. I'm taking the risk of putting these drugs into my system. The only victim in that is myself, and I'm a self-made victim in it. Where's I'm not hurting. The only person I'm hurting is the government by not giving them their fucking tax money for the sales of my drugs. That's the reality of it. These parasites are out there. They're not only creating everlasting negativity for their victim, they're also creating everlasting lifelong negativity for the family, for friends. The number of victims that come from somebody being sexually molested, just because the one person was sexually molested, there's also the parents, other children, all of them that's in this child's life are a victim of this person's actions. There's more than just one victim when a child gets molested. There's multiple victims. There's only one physical victim per victim, but you see what I mean? Like there's more. Like what the fuck is wrong with people in our country? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yeah, it's the same over here, man.
It's horrible, and it breaks my heart, dude. It literally breaks my heart, dude. One child every
Don't
30
be so
seconds
hard
in
on
this
yourself,
country.
man. Don't be so hard on yourself, bro. Come on, get it out.
I try not to. I try not to. It's that's
you know,
that's
you
one
are
of the
now. That's what you're doing now, man. That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I
You are
mean?
even just having a channel. Don't worry about what these other people do. You know, I know we all know it's happening. And it is frustrating, mate. It is frustrating, but you know, we're gonna have to go walk before we can run. And like you say, you drafting up some things and some petitions or letters or something.
Yeah, I got some things going. I'm trying to get some shit pitched in front of
Awesome.
the Idaho State the Senate. You know, I'm trying to get
That's
shit
what I'm saying,
heard.
awesome.
And doing it by myself is it's going to take fucking forever.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's any of your subscribers or whatever, or you know, regulars that can help out with writing stuff up, or is there any good with that sort of thing? Could draft up something and email it, Joe, or you know, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I could definitely use some fucking help.
Because it's all to
Not,
do,
on-
you
not
know, when you're dealing with these sort of like entities, you need to be using wording right, and you know,
yeah,
stuff like that.
absolutely.
It does make a difference.
Absolutely. Like every T needs to be crossed, every I needs to be dotted, everything needs to be correct, or you're not going to get anywhere. I don't know how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
I need help, but I'm not. People just need to pull their heads out of their asses, is what I'm saying. The real problem in our country is not what's going on in other countries. The real problem in our country is hundreds of children a day being violated and nobody giving a fuck about it. It makes me mad. It makes me irately angry. I wish somebody would have been there putting out information for me when I was a kid.
The reality is, when we were that child and going through those things, it was hard enough to deal with it in our mind, and then harder to hear that nobody was going to do anything to save you. And that's what this is about. It's like saving the next child from not having to go through those horrific moments that we went through. It doesn't go away. It doesn't get any easier. That pain is forever there.
Facts. I'm a walking, talking billboards for that. All you got to do is get to know me a little bit, and you guys would understand better what damage this fucking action does to people. My whole life changed at the age of 4.5 years old because of one man's actions. I didn't even know what innocence was, let alone giving it up to somebody, losing it to somebody. This motherfucker single-handedly changed the complete direction and course of my life without ever thinking about it, without giving a fuck about it. And that's what kills me. There's so many people out there. Maybe this world, maybe our countries would have a lot less drug addicts in it if there were a lot less pedophiles in our countries. Maybe there would be.
Facts. Yeah, that's facts right there, man.
90%.
And then where do they end up? In jail.
Exactly.
And that's why I say that's why I say when these POs and that go in there, fucking put them in orange suits, because half the people in prison have been abused. You know, they're in there because of these things.
Yes.
You shouldn't be
Absolutely.
building fucking special units for them where they can all fucking play table tennis together and fucking all that bullshit.
Facts.
Fucking TVs, color TVs, and PlayStations in their cells and shit. The fuck?
Yeah, they should get pig slop for fucking dinner and get kicked in the fucking face every fucking day. Like, I don't care what anybody says. For me, the actions of a pedophile are worse than the actions of a murderer.
Oh yeah.
I have to relive my abuse every single day. I try not to, but it's inevitable. It's going to cross my mind. It happens to everybody who's a victim. It does. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, dude. I have to relive that shit every single day in my life for the rest of my life. At least a murder victim only has to live through that shit one time.
Oh. Yeah, but
You know what
come
I mean?
on, it does leave. Yeah, all right, but yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I have to relive my childhood being
You
murdered.
feel like, you know, you would have rather been killed than have to fucking relive everything day after day.
No, I would have rather been murdered than to have been sexually molested
No,
like I
that's what
was.
he
Yes,
said. Yeah,
facts, absolutely
Yeah.
facts, JD.
Yeah.
Absolutely facts. Thanks for the share. But it is coming up on 12 o'clock, and I got to get my fucking ass to work. So I appreciate all you guys being here. I really do. You guys I don't think you guys will ever fully understand how much the support means to me, because
that's cool, man.
I really appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'll be back later on tonight. I'm not sure what time for chilling and chatting, because it's a 45-week stretch that
No, it's
Yeah,
cool,
I'll be
man.
sleeping.
I know what it's like to have a good rant, you know. That's what we're here to.
I know you will be midnight, but I know you'll be here in heart, girl. I know you care about the channel, and if it wasn't so late in your guys' area, I know you'd be here, sweetheart. So,
and it's good
just
to
know that.
catch up with you, man. Actually, catch you live, and see you two wonderful ladies up here as well, and everyone in the chat.
Just remember, everybody, that none of this has broken us down. It's made us stronger. We're coming back fighting, and that's the important part. It may have taken us a while to get the strength in numbers, and we can help Aaron accomplish the goals that he's trying to do, because it's not about Aaron, it's about all of our children.
Cheers, Matrix.
So let's work together as a team. Forget all this inward fighting, forget all the other drama, forget all these other channels. We have strength in numbers. We can group together and take on every fight, because the more we fight together, the more we're going to win that battle.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't even say nothing to that. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave that as the outro for this one. Thank you, Opa, for saying that. I appreciate it. Much love for you guys.
Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Stay positive. Find something to smile and laugh about, or at least make somebody else laugh.
I will.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, man.
Bye. Love yous.
All right. Thanks for stopping in, Lisa S. I'm going to get out of here. But thanks, Discovering Truth, for stopping in. I appreciate it. I got to get my ass to work. So just know that we can make a difference in a child's life just by speaking up, just by supporting each other. So keep that in mind.